Now I want to talk about the distinction between a covered and a naked option. And a lot of people get confused about what these terms mean. It's really simple. If you sell an option and you have a corresponding stock position, then you are covered in that trade. And the word covered really just means that you've already gotten your obligations covered. You've already taken care of them because you started the trade in a covered position. Let me show you how it would work. There's two types of covered positions. You can have a covered call and you can have a covered put. If you've got a covered call, you've got a long stock and you sell a call option. So you have a long stock and you short the call. Now, why does that give you a covered call? Think about it this way. If you sell somebody a call option, you're selling them the right to buy. You're obligated to sell. Well, what if you don't own the stock? If you don't own the stock, you got to go buy the stock. And so you're uncovered. But what if you already own the stock? If you already own the stock, you already have in your account the shares that you need to sell. So you sell somebody else that option and you're already covered because you've already got those shares there in your account. That's what we mean by a covered call. You're covered in your position. Now with a put option, it's the other way around. If you want a covered put, you're going to have a short stock position and a short put. A short stock and a short put gives you a covered put. Why? Well, think about it this way. The put option gives somebody else the right to sell you the stock. And if they've got the right to sell you the stock, you're going to have to go out and buy it. Well, why would you want to go buy the stock if the stock's going down? You wouldn't want to unless you were already in a short position. If you're already in a short position, you already need to. In fact, you have to go buy to cover at some point. So what if you sell somebody else the right to make you buy the stock at a price? Well, that becomes a covered put. And so the covered call is a long stock plus a short call. The covered put is a short stock plus a short put. And in both cases, the distinction here is that you've already got your obligations taken care of. And whenever you do this type of trade, there's not going to be any additional margin at all. It's a relatively low-risk trade relative to the trade you've already been in. And so that's what we call a covered call and a covered put. Now, what if you don't have those positions? If you do not have a stock position, then you are what we call naked or uncovered. And yes, the term is actually naked. That's the term we use there. And so you're in a naked position if you're not covered. And if you've already got the positions that you need, then you're in a covered position. Now, if you've got a covered position, the good news, there's no additional margin that's needed. You're good to just go take the trade, and nothing else is really going to change. Your stock position serves as your margin in either a covered put or in a covered call. Either situation, your stock position is going to serve as your margin. And relatively speaking, covered positions are considered very low risk trades. You're not taking on any additional risk by opening a covered call or opening a covered put than you already had incurred by simply taking the stock position. So covered positions are what we would consider relatively low risk trades.